13 best motivational books to take charge of your life. Where does your motivation come from? You could say family, friends, or a personal goal, but sometimes we need an extra push, don't we? Hello, my name is Joy from developgoodhabits.com, and I'm here with a list of the 13 best motivational books you can find out there. When your motivation is lacking to the point it's hard to get out of bed, there's nothing like a book that fills you with an energy that makes you want to conquer the world. To make this list, a book needed to have something important to say. It needed to grab the reader by the wrist and pull them through its pages, making them desire, more than anything, to take action and make changes in their lives. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. You Are a Badass. How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. Jen Sincero offers 27 short chapters packed with captivating stories, humor, and sound advice. They contain simple exercises to help you identify and get rid of the self-sabotaging thoughts that are stopping you from becoming successful. After reading this book, you will have a better understanding of why you act the way you do and how to accept the things you cannot change. While this book doesn't offer much advice that can't be found in other self-help titles, it's presented in a fun and matter-of-fact way that is meant to entertain as much as inspire. Sincero is a talented writer, but her edgy style comes with some critical language that may be offensive to some. However, if you go past its initial shock value, this book offers a quick shot of motivation and an enlightening read. Grit: The Power of Passion and Perseverance by Angela Duckworth. Psychologist Angela Duckworth shows her readers that the secret to success is something she refers to as grit, a blend of passion and persistence. In Grit, Duckworth tells all sorts of stories to illustrate her point. Her own, cadets' tales of struggle, teachers' experiences in inner-city schools, and even the thoughts of high achievers such as JP Morgan's CEO, Jamie Dimon. You'll connect with Duckworth's personal and insightful writing as she explains why one's efforts are so important for a long-term goal, how passion and perseverance can be learned, and how one can trigger a lifelong interest for their craft. 3. Choose Yourself by James Altucher. I have been a fan of James Altucher's books and his excellent podcast for many years. For those of you who aren't familiar with him, James is a serial entrepreneur, having started as many as 20 different companies. This brilliant, really nice guy is also great at transforming some complex thinking into digestible bits the rest of us can easily understand. I love many of his books, but Choose Yourself remains my favorite because of its straightforward message. When it comes to what you should invest in to achieve success, he says, choose yourself. Showcasing real-life interviews and case studies, James shows that the time is now for entrepreneurs to succeed if they invest their energy in themselves. A wonderful book, sure to motivate you to make the most of your own talents. 4. Now, Discover Your Strengths by Marcus Buckingham and Donald Clifton. This is a follow-up book to Clifton's first, Break All the Rules. His theories show up here again to help the reader discover what their strengths and talents are. For the authors, the story that we can be anyone we want to be is a myth. You may be a little shocked at first, but they come up with a freeing argument that will change the way you approach life. For instance, should you focus your energy on criticizing your child's bad grades? Or should you use that energy to encourage them in the subjects that they show interest in, and let that strength grow? Through their many years of study, the authors motivate you to think differently. Instead of following callings that are likely to be dead ends, it's better to pursue the things that you are naturally wired to do. This will result in a happier and more successful life. 5. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Originally published during the Great Depression, this classic book is about the art of convincing yourself to become wealthy and what steps you should take and avoid in the process. Hill argues that 99% of people don't have a goal in life and are therefore trapped in jobs that make them unhappy. But that's not set in stone, he says. Like Thomas Edison and Andrew Carnegie, most people only achieve fortune and success until later in life, or at least after the age of 40. One of his many proposed theories is sex transmutation, that is, the transference of energy of one's libido into other purposes that are aimed at acquiring wealth. Even though reviews are mixed, Hill comes up with a lot of captivating points and intriguing ideas regardless of your background. 6. Illuminate. Ignite change through speeches, stories, ceremonies, and symbols by Duarte and Sanchez. The world is only changed by people who truly believe they are able to do so. That's the idea of Illuminate. Envisioning the future is one thing, getting other people to follow your lead is another. That's where Illuminate comes in as a guidebook full of powerful communication tools that are needed for great leadership. It presents a clear plan to help the reader lead people through all stages of transformation, using speeches, symbols, and stories. By using persuasive communication, anyone can turn an idea into a movement. Because of the valuable insights and immediate impact that this book provides, many readers choose to read it multiple times, motivating them to work alongside their followers rather than try to embark on their vision alone. 7. Extreme Ownership: How US Navy SEALs Lead and Win by JOCKO WILLINK. JOCKO WILLINK experienced the most violent battlefield in Iraq while serving on the SEAL team. While there, he helped US forces secure Ramadi and wrote his first-hand account of victory, heroism, and loss in SEAL Team 3's Task Unit Bruiser. During his experience, he learned that leadership is the most important element of success. In this book, he details the mindset and principles that allow SEAL units to accomplish their combat missions and shows how to apply them to any team or organization. This compelling read is organized into basic and clear chapters, each of them concentrating on a distinct subject such as decentralized command and leading up the chain. The author explains what each topic is, their relevance, and how to put them to use in a leadership environment. With a background like that, Willink's words are an indispensable read. 8. Tools of Titans: The Tactics, Routines, and Habits of Billionaires, Icons, and World-Class Performers by Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss spent 2 years interviewing over 200 top-notch celebrities, athletes, legendary special ops commanders, and black market biochemists. The result of these in-depth interviews you find in Tools of Titans, a guide of distilled tactics and tricks to getting ahead that you can't find anywhere else. Ferriss put together an exciting and practical book that makes you feel like you're talking directly to his interviewees. And the best part is, every bit of guidance has been explored and applied to the author's own life, so he considers them to be true pieces of advice. He prides his work on the fact that it has made him millions of dollars and saved him from years of wasted efforts. Some have referred to this book as being a manual to life because it leads to a lot of reflection and positive changes in its readers. 9. Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. You must have heard of Tony Robbins before. He has courses, books, videos, and more in his arsenal. But Awaken the Giant Within has always been one of the most popular books in the entire self-help field of all time. Sometimes I'm not a fan of Robbins' work. I feel there are other authors out there who share the same ideas, but with less hype and more depth. However, his skill to elicit an incredible amount of motivation from his readers is undeniable, so of course you'll find him in this list. Awaken the Giant Within is about taking charge of your life in all the important aspects: emotional, physical, mental, and financial. These pieces have come together and work with each other for you to achieve greater success. Only by doing that can you truly be your best self. 10. Hustle: The Power to Charge Your Life with Money, Meaning, and Momentum by Neil Patel. While people spend their days working hard at their jobs, they are often dreaming of a different life, of bigger success. So how can we change? It's an uphill battle. Neil Patel says that we can break free from that situation and move forward from who we are today to someone we are destined to become. 3 top entrepreneurs and consultants collaborate in this book to teach the reader how to view work and life through a fresh lens. You'll be able to uncover projects that you love to do and find people and opportunities to support your dreams and talents. Going beyond a normal career guide, This inspirational, sincere book offers a 3-part framework that teaches you how to own your dreams, create your luck, develop your potential, and stay true to yourself. If you've read Neil's previous books and enjoyed his style, this one will certainly not disappoint. 11. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a The Counterintuitive Approach to Living a Good Life by Mark Manson. This is not your typical self-help book. Written by a popular blogger, this refreshing guide mixes jokes and academic research to tell you that there's more to life than trying to see the bright side in everything. Positive thinking leading to a happy life? Manson turns his back on the idea and provides the raw and honest truth that is hard to come by these days. Life is going to be full of negative things, and we need to learn how to effectively deal with that. No sugarcoating, it is what it is. The author's witty use of profanity and satirical comedy is also full of philosophical wisdom. A lot of Manson's inspiration comes from nihilists and Buddhists, but he also includes philosophies that bring a more modern and agreeable perspective, perfect for the current generation. This book has empowered many to gain control over their actions and reactions. 12. The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. This is Schwartz's guide to getting the most out of your career, community, marriage, and family life. The author comes up with a simple reasoning. You don't have to live in a world full of academics or have natural talent in order to be successful. You do, however, need certain habits that will allow you to accomplish what you desire. Many have found this to be an inspiring book that teaches the reader how to live beyond their typical mundane routine, go outside of their comfort zone, and experience a complete new life. 13. The 5-Second Rule. Transform your life, work, and confidence with everyday courage by Mel Robbins. Remember parents, teachers, coaches, and friends that have pushed you to be stronger than your excuses and better than your fears. According to Robbins, that's the secret to success and confidence, embracing that support from your peers. That's what this book is about, the 5 seconds it takes to become confident, stop procrastinating, overcome fear, and be happier. The author uses the science of habits, stories, and shocking historical facts to explain what the power of a push moment is. Then he provides a quick and easy tool that can be used to achieve a greater sense of self. The 5-Second Rule has helped people get motivated in the morning, refocus during times of distraction, and find happiness and hope in lives where those things were otherwise lost. And here we are, 13 books that will make you feel empowered to change your life. Have you read any of those? And if so, what do you think of them? What are your own recommendations? Did a specific motivational book inspire you to do something awesome? We're looking forward to reading your opinions in the comments down below. For more information on these titles and great resources, take a look at our website. The link is right there in the description box. And we hope you subscribe to our channel. We're here to help you develop a better life, one habit at a time. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.